Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome to the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. Or I suppose I should say the 100 line, second to last Defense Academy. Because we are at the second to last Defense Academy. With three of the strangest individuals I've ever met. And their commander, who doesn't know that our commander is dead, or that our food supply is absolutely destroyed.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open, and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
What? Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up, and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be. Could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Gasp!
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small.
She seems like she's got a year or two beyond what we remember, if that makes sense. We definitely got put in a pod after that first encounter, and then got woken up for the Last Defense Academy in the future once we were ready, like once it was actually needed. And she got recruited for the second to last Defense Academy, but she didn't get recruited until a year or two after. That's the vibe I'm getting, and she probably doesn't remember us at all, as the dream foreshadowed.
I haven't given up on Moko yet.
Moko?
She's got to be out there somewhere.
Who the fart is Moko?
It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was
Takumi's brain is broken.
Never come around.
Oh no.
Mr. Sumino, something the matter?
Karua.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karua! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. It's gonna hurt my heart and soul. Evie, look away! Don't perceive it. You're too cute. You can't handle the depression.
I'm just so happy to see you, Karua.
My name's not Karua.
Why do you keep calling me Karua? I have no idea who that is.
Awkward.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about.
Okay.
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
But what do you remember? What do you remember? We're gonna find out that you don't know anything for the past, so long of your life, and you specifically remember, the last, 2 years where you woke up, and specifically you lost your memory in the attack that got us sent to Last Defense Academy, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. Don't you do that. Get that off of here. Nozomi? She's not Karua? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karua. No, now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy, Jumanji sword. Sure. It's a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. Hi, I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits suckering tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not for not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika. Kyoshika? Yes, Kyoshika. Sorry, whenever it was the first time I had to say it. Cut to me line. And by cut to me line means saying it for the first time earlier. You'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi, Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karua you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. Unattractive? You're the one with the frickin' tomato on their head. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Karua. Why the frick am I doing that every time? Kurara. 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 I just see cute. Good golly. Good golly. I think my brain laughed too much the last episode, and I broke. But yeah, I just see K-U-R-A, and I just assume it's Kotaro. Good golly. It doesn't matter what order it's in. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like my... Is that actually how you spell Jumanji? Is the joke that she's basically it's not quite right. It's I mean the only difference is an O versus an A. So it'd be instead of Jumanji, it would be Jumonji. Yeah, let's go with Jumonji. Jumonji. That's legally distinct enough. Then the holy Jumonji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here are kind of intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What? What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. It was a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, right. I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Sure being dismembered and hidden in the ruins. About Hiroko taking over as leader, then going missing. About us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man. That's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like, oh gosh, why do I always stumble? I see it and I'm just like, oh gosh. Brain, put the syllables in the right order. Like Kyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumon... I just established it. Evie, can you believe my brain? Yes. Because he is an existence of my brain. Useless? Together with the holy Jumonji sword... Jumonji sword. I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karua and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Oh no, they're broken. Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nico. I need to hear them say it a couple more times properly before I can actually properly know how to say it. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal! Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? Oh my. After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sure? Killed? Dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If they're stealth units or anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumonji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No. Sure, my honorable Sure, how can this be? And you, quit your blubbering or I'll crack your head open. Crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Is something wrong? Huh? Oh, no. Sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. It has to be... she has to be Karua. What's going on here? Do you really think you deserve to speak to someone of my standing whenever you want? Get on your knees and show some respect. I hope you find someone to share my blood. I hope I find someone to share my bloodlust with someday. Killing someone who wants to kill you just as much. Now that's love.
Huh.
What's the matter? Is that thing about me, the multiplicity table, still bothering you? Worry not. It was all a jest. There's no way I'd be ignorant of such a basic concept.
Huh.
You'll have to get used to my sense of humor, Sir Takumi. Right. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... how does it go? Ah, yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. I'm sorry, are we fighting to protect the Gek? Are we, is that what's happening? World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Surrey tell you? Not at all, actually. This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Surrey didn't see fit to share this information with you, then what right do I have to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics? Have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Surrey would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Surrey is gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. Or them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? That is a very good question. If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire... Excuse me, sorry. If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. I'm sorry, sacrificed? Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away from the drones of the revival-matic to be of use. By now, they're probably... Don't say it! Moko is alive! She has to be! Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiri. Mojiro, sorry. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she has had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. Oishi? I'm not sure. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Like the fact that they're all freakishly strong? Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes. There are still 3 of them that won't fight at all. That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters. Even her? Karua, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused, being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we are sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Okay. Missions, responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Karua I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. I don't know how to say words. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived. But you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Right. Wow. It sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one in our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. I mean, I feel like Surrey kind of implied that. I mean, to some degree, of like protecting your loved ones and stuff. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Huh? Is something wrong? No, sorry. It's nothing. She and Karua may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. From you? You volunteered that information entirely on your own. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want to do it. I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? And how exactly do you intend to do that? I mean, you mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage.
Ah.
What? Like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for all of us to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Ugh, that was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? No, you cannot. We are a bastion of truth and justice. And that means that you can't tell lies around us. I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but... This will mean leaving her, too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this Funny Pages reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Surrey will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Surrey was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No. I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure whether she's really Karua or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karua again. And now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi! Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert! Degenerate! Archmage of immorality! What? No, of course not! You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room, and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. Okay. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Nozomi. Right. Fascinating. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karua could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world couldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karua would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karua, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but now I got up. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her, alone. Now, if I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a Revive-O-Matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. let's see what Nozomi has to say. Okay. It's a little bit early, but I think now is probably a pretty good place to end the episode. So, next time we will go see what Nozomi has to say about her existence. That's a weird conversation topic, now that I say it out loud. But it's going to be what is going to happen. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it, so see ya!